What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of The Cabinet. It's gonna be an awkward one today. I got some things to explain, I guess. See, usually I play the game ahead of time, or I've got notes or something, so I know things to say, but I didn't remember to record this episode until 5:45. These usually go out 7, so that's what kind of guy I am. So instead, I figured I'd tell you that we're playing Jump Bug from 1981. And then I tell you a little story about a trip I took to Chicago on Tuesday, not Wednesday. Now, I go to school and I'm a financial services major, actually double with accounting, but that came about because I took so many accounting classes. Like, you should just major, and all you need is 3 more classes, but that's enough about my degree. Plural. Anyway, so I'm a star student, multiple times dean list and stuff. I don't really care about those things, because let's be real, when you go out for a job, nobody's gonna ask, how many times did you make the dean's list, or how many times were you on honor roll in middle school? Nobody cares about that stuff. It doesn't really matter to me. But I got invited to this executive dinner thing, and basically you go and you have dinner to Chicago, go to Chicago to have dinner with these high-level executives and things. It's supposed to be really fun, chance to pick their brains, have a nice meal at some fancy restaurant overlooking Chicago. Now, me personally, I've been to Chicago before, but I've only been to the hood in Chicago, and I went for like this, I can't remember what it was called, Taste of Chicago or something like that. It's like this food festival they had in the summer or something similar. Maybe it was the fall, I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, so I get my suit, I get ready to go to this nice dinner in Chicago and everything. Now, I get up, I go to bed early, which is, if you don't know me, going to bed early is hard for me. So, of course, I'm on sleeping pills, whatever. Anyway, I get up early, I get dressed, get in my suit, get ready to go to this Chicago thing, and I show up at campus, catch the bus at 11, and here's the thing. The bus is 2 hours late. The bus doesn't get there until 1 o'clock. Now, they told us be there at 11 or your ass is getting left. And the bus wasn't even there at 11. Wasting my time. We finally get on the road, and it's almost 1:30. And here's the thing. The bus breaks down. It overheats somewhere between Chicago and Terre Haute. It's not fun. Now, I'm gonna be a little racist right now. I know that. I'm stuck on the bus. I'm the only black dude on a bus full of white people. Rich white people. Very wealthy white people who come from nice backgrounds and things like that. And they're talking about, man, I hate giving money to homeless people. They're all gonna buy drugs, alcohol, things like, how many homeless people do you actually give money to homeless people? It's like, oh, I don't support bums and things like that. And it's like, oh wow, these people are just assholes. And then they start talking about black on black crime, and it's like, dude, it's like, do you people not see me sitting here? And it's like, I'm just sitting there quietly because they'll probably lynch me. I don't know what's going on. I'm the only black dude. It's like 40 people on the bus. I'm just sitting there like, they just gonna talk about black on black crime. They gonna talk about all these police killing unarmed black men. And they just gonna pretend I'm not right here. Okay. They didn't say, maybe we should chill this conversation. I'm just sitting there like, I'm just making horrible noises like, yeah. Then the bus finally takes off, and of course we're still listening to these horrible conversations about how wealthy they are. People who enjoy golf and things. Apparently I'm the only person on that bus who never been golfing, but golf never really interested me, so whatever. I see it. I ain't got that money. And it's horrible. These, I don't want to call them Republicans. That's just horrible. That's insulting to Republicans. These are just rich assholes, who are overtly racist and really hate poor people. But I don't know. That's none of my business. But we finally get to this dinner in Chicago, and they've got all these executives there, and there's like 10 of them, like 40 students. We're all gonna have dinner, and it's gonna be 4 at a table, 4 students per executive, you know what I mean? Now, here's the thing. There's one other executive. He's black, and people keep introducing me to him. Like, I met him, he tells me the same thing Caprice Coleman told us when we did that episode on Power Politics. He says, look, we the only 2 brothers in the room. We need to separate. Otherwise, they're going to try to pair us up. Now, that's a bad thing because my major, financial services, accounting, those are my majors. His is operations, supply chain management. Well, his was. Now he's a big shot with his own company and things. We've got nothing in common, dude. Other than being black and apparently not being fond of white people at that moment. People keep introducing us over and over again, and it's getting annoying. I'm just chilling. Hey Daryl, have you met this guy? I don't want to say his name because why would I do that? I don't really know what saying his name would do bad. His name is George Pillow, by the way. He used to play basketball here with I don't remember if he played with Larry Bird or was Sprite before Larry Bird. Now he owns some company in Indianapolis, whatever. Anyway, they keep introducing me to him like 5 different times. Have you met this guy? It's like, why do you guys keep introducing me to the only other black person in the room? It's like, yes, we've met each other numerous times already. Then they like tried to offer like switch dinner seatings, and it's like, we're gonna try to sit you with this other black guy, and it's getting ridiculous. Like I was so glad to see another black person after that long bus ride of subtle racism and talks about how we hate the poor and things like that. And they repeatedly introduced us over and over again to the point he said, my brother, I'm getting kind of tired of this. He was about to go Louis Farrakhan on him. Like, I don't know, man. It was getting ridiculous. Like, please. And it's like, I kind of wish I didn't go. Like, I got a free meal, which was kind of horrible. I don't know. Like, they stuffed chicken with bacon, and I know people love bacon, but I think it's kind of stupid to stuff chicken with bacon. All right, that's not fancy. That's creepy. Man, gotta get that bacon in. I was like, I like bacon as much as the next guy, but you don't need bacon on everything. Why would you stuff chicken with bacon? But that's just a rant about dinner. I don't know. But yeah, it's horrible. And we finally get on this bus ride back, and it's more of the same shit. Over and over again. Subtle racism, how they hate poor people. And it's like, the meal with the executives was horrible too, because here's the thing. It was supposed to be a moment for us to pick their brains and learn some things about going into the world and making the moves and things like that. And no, really, a lot of them just like to hear themselves talk. Now, the worst one was this lady named Susan Harmless. Now, should I be saying these people's names? Whatever. Now, I was seated at her table directly next to her. Her husband was also there. I can't remember his name. He was at the next table, and he kept looking over at me, giving this creepy smile. Now, you would think his creepy smile would be the worst part, but the worst part would probably be her. Like, she's one of those I don't like being touched, all right? I don't really like touching, feeling, all that crap. She kept touching me. She kept putting her hand on my lap and things. Like, look, we trying to have dinner. Why you keep touching me? Eat your food. Quit rubbing my shoulder. Keep your hand off my lap. This is kind of getting ridiculous. And her husband kept looking over, gave him this creepy smile. And we're supposed to be having this fancy dinner. I'm like, I hope they're not in the cuckold. Is that what this is? Because I'm not into this. For those of you who don't know what cuckolding is, it's a fetish that white people have. And I say white people because what it is a white man who's married to a white woman. They hire a black man to sleep with the white woman while the white man watches and masturbates. That's a real thing. That's a real fetish, people. And I was afraid they were into that because she kept touching me and he kept looking back, like, and I was getting real creeped out. But yeah, that dinner was horrible. I hated everything about it. Like, there was nothing good. I could have stayed in Could have went to class, could have got some of these extra projects done, but I went to the dinner because it actually counted in one of my classes as bonus points or something. Like it's 100 bonus points means I could basically throw away the finals. Like, man, whatever, I'll take it. I'll get what I can these days. And so I went anyway, and I really should have just stayed. It's a night filled with subtle racism, poor people hate, being introduced to the black man over and over again, possible cuckolding. I really don't know. It was horrible. And it's like, usually when I tell these stories on Twitter, I can plan them out, but I didn't plan them out this time. It was off the top of the head, just random things I hated about that night. It was horrible. I don't know if anybody's ever been through anything like that. Let's call it a field trip. What's your worst field trip? Why did I name it man every time? What was your worst field trip? Leave a comment about your worst field trip. And subscribe, motherfucker.